Okay, so we are recording. Good. So somebody mentioned yesterday how her meditation practice had highlighted some deep-seated patterning within her body and her mind, and how she felt that had held her back. And it made me remember this quote that had resonated with me some years ago. And it's by an alternative psychiatrist called R.D. Laing. And it goes like this, and I'm going to read it very slowly. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. You need to listen, and I will read it again at the end. So the range of what we think and do is limited by what we fail to notice. And because we fail to notice, there is little we can do to change until we notice how failing to notice shapes our thoughts and our deeds. So I'll just repeat that. The range of what we think and do is limited by what we fail to notice. And because we fail to notice, there is little we can do to change until we notice how failing to notice shapes our thoughts and our deeds. Okay, so we're going to start with a breathing practice today, followed by a body scan and a heart-centered breath awareness meditation. And the breath and the body are both great focuses for your gentle attention. And like that quote says, the key is noticing when your attention gets pulled away by thoughts and sensations. And to keep drawing your attention gently back to the point of focus. So that point of focus today is going to be the body, the breath, and my voice. So as soon as you notice that your attention has gone elsewhere, you're going to gently just draw it back. So let us set an intention to practice our meditation with kindness towards ourselves, letting go of any expectations, favouring a beginner's mind, and knowing that thoughts are completely okay. They are part of the process. It's the nature of the mind to think. So the first thing to do in meditation is to get comfortable. So adjust your position, whether you're favouring sitting, that is the ideal position to meditate, so the spine is nice and straight. If for any reason you find yourselves in bed today, you can do it laying down, and if you go to sleep, well, that's absolutely fine. But if we're sitting up, that hopefully stops us from falling asleep. So also just check, because I know in the UK here today it's quite chilly, that if you need something to put around you, I've just put my shawl on today because it's quite cold in here. We haven't got any heating on, and you can feel it. So what to do with your hands during meditation? We're either going to place them on our laps, palms facing up or down. Have them down, you're more grounded. And gently, you can just touch your thumbs and forefingers together, either up or down. Or you can rest them in the centre of your lap, one hand in the other, it really doesn't matter, and just touch your thumbs lightly. So you just make that little circle. And sometimes during your meditation, you might notice, that word again, you might notice that your grip, you're pushing your thumbs together, or that you've completely just zoned out and your thumbs have come apart, so you can bring them back together. And the same as when you're touching the fingers too. As soon as you notice, just bring them back together. It's like you're just coming back in all the time. So I invite you now to, actually we're not going to close the eyes yet, because I just want, for the breathing practice, your hands are going to be like this, and you're going to place one hand under your armpit, so you're going to cross your chest, and the other hand under the other one, like this. Let's take this off so you can see. Okay, So you're just really holding yourself like that. Thumbs are at the front. And again, just make sure you're not gripping on for dear life. Have a little bit of softening there. It's just like you're holding yourself. And you can feel that little bit of pressure from the palms of your hands on your rib cage. So I invite you now to gently close your eyes, if that's right for you. If you don't, you can just soften your gaze and look towards the floor. And at any time during the meditation, if you want to open your eyes, you can, and then close them again. So from this position here now, just check if you're sitting that your feet are flat on the floor, that the legs aren't crossed. And your spine is upright, shoulders relaxed down. Just tuck your chin gently inwards, not too far, and just feel that lovely extension in the back of your neck. So with the eyes closed, just noting now how you're holding yourself. Just softening and easing any tension that might be there in your shoulders. And adjusting your grip if you're holding a little bit too hard. But for a moment, just feel what it feels like to be held. And become aware now of your breath. You're preferably breathing in and out of your nose. If this for any reason is uncomfortable, just breathe in the way that is normal for you. Just notice how the breath feels. You can perhaps just sense it in your nostrils. That coolness as the air enters. See if you can detect a slight warming as you breathe out, or probably just the absence of that coolness. And now gently direct your breath into your hands. Notice how your chest and rib cage expands, and feel that gentle pressure under your armpits. As you breathe out, just feel the chest and the rib cage gently contract. So connecting with that expansion on the inhale and a gentle contraction on the exhale. As you breathe in, feel your rib cage move up and out. And as you breathe out, feel your rib cage move down and in. So on the inhale, it moves up and out. And on the exhale, how it moves down and in. And at the end of the exhale, take your attention straight into your seat at the base of your spine. So it's like you exhale and you go with that flow of the energy moving out, taking your awareness right down to the base of your spine, feeling a sense of rooting. Feeling that rib cage expand, moving up and out. And on the exhale, down and in. On your next inhalation, just invite you to count your breath, to counting the in-breath, and then exhale for the same count. If the exhale feels too long, shorten your next inhale. Just making the inhalation and the exhalation equal. Feeling that expansion in the center of your chest. As you become aware of the natural pause at the end of the inhalation and at the end of the exhalation. Feeling the stillness and the silence in the pause. At the end of your next exhalation, keeping your eyes closed, just mindfully releasing your arms now and finding a comfortable place for your hands in the position you had decided on at the start, resting on your thighs or in your lap. And take a moment now, once you've released your arms, just to observe how you feel. Just getting a sense of how just connecting with your breath for those few minutes can really work to bring you to a place of center. As you become mindful now of the external environment, noticing any sounds outside of your home, and then moving your attention to the sounds within your home, within the room you're in. So knowing that sound is rarely a barrier to meditation. Just allowing everything to be as it is. Allowing all external sounds now to release and begin to become mindful of your internal sounds. As we move into our body scan meditation. For this practice, feel your body from the inside out, noticing every sensation. Be really curious, exploring your body as it is now in this present moment. Welcome whatever you feel, or if you don't have much sensation, welcome that too. Feel and be with your body, with any sensations, without judging them to be good or bad. Just be with your body. If you notice at any time during the practice that your attention has drifted, just gently bring your attention back to your body and to my voice. So taking your attention now to the center of your head and feeling from the inside out your scalp. The back of your head, the sides of your head, and allowing your scalp to soften on the top of your head. Sensing your eyes, and your nose, your ears. Gently bringing your attention to the inside of your mouth. Just becoming aware of how it feels, whether it feels moist or dry. Sensing your teeth and your tongue. And allowing your tongue now just to gently rest if it feels comfortable for you to do so behind your upper teeth. It's like a little ridge there, the tip of the tongue. And then allowing your jaw to naturally soften. The lips might part a little. Feeling your lips. Moving your attention down into your throat. If you'd like to, you can swallow. Just observing that action. And then becoming aware of the back of your neck. And again, you might just need to adjust your posture. If your chin is sticking out or sticking up, just gently draw it down a little. Feeling that extension and opening in the back of the neck. As you move your awareness down into the collarbones, down across the top of the shoulders, sensing now, feeling in your shoulder joints, into the upper arms, elbows, forearms, taking your attention into your wrists and your hands, being aware of all the tiny bones in your wrists and your hands, the tendons, feeling into the palm of each hand. And with your attention there for a moment, just seeing if you can sense any warmth in the center of the palm of each hand. Don't worry if you can't. As we work with the body scan, we're sensing energy moving around our body. So softening and relaxing your thumbs, your index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and your little fingers. Gently drawing your attention back up to your chest, feeling into the front of your chest, allowing the chest to soften. As you move your attention round into your upper back, feeling into the space between your shoulder blades, and down into your mid-back, the area of the kidneys, underneath your diaphragm, the base of the rib cage, and coming into the area of the solar plexus. And again, just sensing and feeling here, if you're holding, gripping, allowing a sense of softening. This is where your inner sun resides. As you soften down into your lower belly, around into your lower back, moving down into the groin area. Just feeling the weightiness of the pelvis, heaviest bone in the body, just coming into your seat now. You soften into your thighs, your knees, down into your shins, the ankles, tops of the feet, all of your 10 toes. Just become aware of the space between each of your toes. Moving your attention down into the soles of the feet and feeling that connection now to the earth. As you gently come back up the back of the legs into the calf muscles, backs of the thighs, and up now into your seat, feeling that connection with the chair underneath you. As you bring your attention into your pelvic floor, becoming aware of your pubic bone, your tailbone, and your 2 sit bones. Having awareness of this lovely diamond shape here. This is your pelvic floor, your foundation. Just feeling this connection to earth. When we feel solid and stable and secure in our pelvic floor, in our root chakra, we can really grow in our lives. So bringing your attention now to the base of your spine and visualizing your spine like a beautiful stem of a plant as it lengthens upwards with a lovely S shape. But we're going to slowly start from the base of the spine, visualizing this spine, being aware of each vertebra stacked on each other. And as you move your attention up the spine, just become aware of creating a space between each vertebra as you gently move up through the lumbar spine, a gentle inward curve, coming to the base of the rib cage, and becoming aware now of the thoracic spine and how each rib joins into the spinal column there. So again, feeling a sense of creating space, lifting the vertebra off the one beneath. It's like a ladder lengthening up the back of the body, up at the back of the heart, feeling into the space between the shoulder blades. We hold so much tension here. Really coming up into the shoulders and to the base of the neck. Noticing now how the vertebra in the cervical spine are slightly smaller. They still stack on top of each other, so gently again take your attention up the back of the neck, all the time lengthening upwards, right up to the base of the skull. And then become aware of how the head is just balancing here on the top of the spine. Soften your shoulders down a little more. And then gently take your attention to the top of the head, to the crown, connecting here with a beautiful thread of silver line of energy, lengthening up. So lifting up towards the sky, towards the sun, the light, drawing you upwards. But at the same time, bring your attention down to your root, to your base, and feel that firm foundation connecting you down to the earth. It's a gentle pull of energy down to the earth and up to the sky. And allow your body now to really soften around this central axis. Having a sense of this strong back and a soft front. Two opposing forces. bringing them into a state of balance right through the center of your body, strength and softness. So very gently now, move your attention back to the center of your chest, behind the sternum bone, your heart center. And according to the yogic and Ayurvedic tradition, the element of air is associated with the heart center. And so is the sense of touch or feeling. So feeling again the coolness of the air as it enters your nose and the subtle change in temperature as you breathe out. Feeling that gentle expansion in the center of your chest as you breathe in and the gentle contraction as you breathe out. Feel the breath now, gently breathing you. Witness the receiving of air as you breathe in and the giving of air as you breathe out. You breathe in what the plants and the trees give out. And they take in what you give out. This act of giving and receiving. You are the microcosm, and nature is the macrocosm. Just connecting with the beautiful green radiance of nature. Feeling that colour in your heart centre. Feel the deep sense of unity, connection and oneness. Earth and heart. Settling your awareness with the heart-centered qualities of love and appreciation for all that is. And silently saying within your heart, thank you. Thank you. So staying with the qualities now of love, connection and appreciation. Just carry on now on your own, just for a few more minutes. I'm watching the time, and when you hear my voice, sit easily, remaining with your eyes closed. So very, very gradually now, staying with your eyes closed, starting to become aware of your physical body, just sitting here on the earth, your body just gently breathing itself. As you consciously now allow your breathing to deepen, reconnecting with the breath. And as you deepen your breath, feeling that life energy, the vitality as you breathe in deeper, breathing that vitality, that energy into your body. You can gently bring a little movement to your fingers and to your toes. I just invite you now to have your thumb and your forefinger together, but just gently rub the thumb across the tips of each of the fingers, just back and forth. And just have an awareness of the sensation, how this feels, as we're reconnecting back to our physical body, connecting with the elements of nature and the elements of our body. And in Ayurveda, the fingertips represent the different elements. We've got earth, water, fire, air, and space. All of these elements required for life to happen. And then gently, just bring the palms of the hands together and have an awareness of doing that. Just sense how the palms feel as you draw them back together at your center. We're just going to give them a little rub. So rub the palms and feel that warmth that's created. This is your body creating this energy, this fire element within you. When they're warm, just gently place them over your eyes and allow your eyes to just soften into the palms of your hands, into that darkness. Keeping them closed, we'll just do that once more. Just rub the palms again. Place them over your eyes. Allow the eyes to soften. So many nerve endings all around the eye sockets. So let them soften and release. Then gently keep your eyes closed. Just bring the palms together and place the thumbs just above your eyebrows. So we're just connecting here with the crown of the head. As we take our attention all the way now down the body, we're going to connect to each energy center and silently repeat an affirmation. So starting here, I am divine. I am divine. Moving the hands down to the space between your eyebrows, the third eye. Silently repeating, I am connected. I am connected. Release the hands down the face. Just bring them down your face and place one hand on your throat, the other hand on top of it. Just gently. Again, notice if you're pressing too hard, just gently here. Silently repeating, I am expressive. I am expressive. Bringing the hands down over the chest to rest at your heart and just connect here. Little gentle pressure just to see if you can feel your heart beating. Beating to the rhythm of the universe beating through you. And gently, silently saying, I am loved. I am loved. Moving the hands down to the solar plexus. Pausing here for a moment, just seeing if you can sense the warmth. This is where your digestive fire is located. the solar plexus, the inner sun, silently repeating, I am power. I am power. Moving the hands down to just beneath the navel, above the pubic bone. I'm repeating now as we connect to the water element here, the Sacral Chakra. I am creative. I am creative. And then just make a gentle fist with your right hand, left hand on top, just pressing down towards your pubic bone, connecting with your pelvic floor, with your root, silent repeating, I am safe. I am safe. Release the hands, just give your thighs a rub, staying with your eyes closed, rubbing your thighs, bringing your awareness now back into your beautiful physical body, into your legs. Sending them some loving attention as you just massage the knees, circle them. Circle your knees. Then if you can, just rub your shins. And if you can, just take your hands down to your feet or to the floor. Just connect with the earth. And then gently come back to an upright position and bring the palms of the hands together. Back to your heart, touching the thumbs to your heart center. Just pausing here again for a moment, connecting with those heart-centered qualities of love, connectedness, and appreciation. As you bow your head to your heart, bowing to that still, silent space deep within you, and knowing that when you're in that space and I'm in that space, we are one. Namaste. Very gently, just allow your eyes to crack open. And very slowly now, it's really important to come out of meditation slowly. Start to become aware now of the physical world around you, the things around you in the room. And you can slowly raise your head and just look around your room for a moment. If you've got a window, you could look outside, connect to something green, if it's out there. If not, to the sky, just to the space. And then we'll come back, connect with each other. We just thank you. Thank you for being here.